I want to talk to you about revisionist history, not as something, that the communists did in the Soviet Union. What we do in relationships that have gone badly, that we're in distress about, okay, we're in trouble. What I've seen as a therapist, and there is research support for, is the idea that we rewrite, we revise our memories of the early days, the origins and the early days of our relationship based on how we're feeling now. It's a particularly, by the way, if we're thinking of getting out, okay? It can be that way with a job. I never liked that job anyway, being an accountant never fit me, okay? It's a way to leave the job or leave the profession. So we can end up in thinking about our own relationships when we're in trouble now. We can end up with the temptation to think that our weighing the past in negative terms is really good data, is really persuasive for why we have to get out now. I don't think there was ever any great love there. I was so immature, I just needed her so much, and it just, there wasn't that, we never really enjoyed each other. Well, there's a good chance that things were better then than you are remembering them now. That's my point. And so for us as individuals, because we can all get to bad points in our relationships, to not use that probably distorted memory as a reason to say the fruit was never any good, okay? It never was sweet, and now it's gotten rotten. Time to move on. And when we're listening to friends, if those of us are therapists, when we listen to our clients, when you have somebody who is distressed in the marriage or maybe considering getting out, when they paint just a completely bleak picture of the origins in the early years, what I'm suggesting is we hold it lightly. Don't tell them, well, I heard this guy on a YouTube video who said that's a crock. This doesn't tend to go well. But what we can do, just as we can do for ourselves, we can resist the temptation to say, oh no, it was never any good. You never felt loved. You never felt connected. Because what that does is it casts this pall over the whole marriage. There's nothing to save. And then we can inadvertently just support people in sometimes making a decision that may not be the best decision. I mean, maybe they're going to leave and maybe that's the best decision. But what I'm saying is, let's not overvalue current memories of the past in a relationship when right now we're feeling awful about the relationship.